Hey guys, so I was just reading a study by the American Medical Association that said that stress is a factor in 75% of all illnesses and diseases today. Let that sink in. Stress is a factor in 75% of all illnesses and diseases. So there are so many studies out there that show that if you can get control over your mindset and your stress, that you will have better outcomes in any treatment and in any life situation. And so arguably with to gain the control over your mind and harness your stress could be one of the greatest things you could ever do for your health. And I'm biased, but I would say outside of getting a chiropractic adjustment. So, essentially, stress is a reaction to things, right? So something happens to you that's we can't control. It's outside of your control. What's happening to you, your surroundings, sometimes the people you have to spend time with. So you react to it. So you can't control what happens to you, but you can control how you react. So therefore, you can control your stress. And I know that anxiety is heavy. I know that depression is heavy. So I'm not ignoring that there are diagnoses that even post-traumatic stress disorder. But so I'm not minimizing anyone's journey by saying this, but I'm also not going to allow the myth to be spread that you have to be a victim of your stress your whole life. To think you can eradicate it and live happy days forever and ever is just, that's not going to happen. But why would you want to live only happy days forever and ever? The bad days just make the happy days better. Life was just ongoing. So anyways, I'm going to get to this. So how can you control your stress? That's the big question, right? And this is a pretty quick method. So obviously, you've heard people say, like, well, just breathe, like take deep breaths or meditate or, whatever. And then you lay there. Savannah, who works here, was just saying, oh no, I fall asleep when I meditate. I can't do it. And I've heard that kind of thing a lot. And, it took me a long time and the right guided meditations to even figure it out. So I get that. So instead of starting a whole new habit of like, I'm going to become a runner because it'll help me with my stress, or I'm going to meditate, or I'm going to, whatever it is, those are great things. But something quick that you can do now, and it actually will make a big difference, is making small switches over time. So the first thing you have to do is you have to get your brain quiet enough to notice it. You can't be so in your stress that you're just in it, feeling it, thinking it, because you're just playing into your nervous system and worsening it. First, you have to notice it. You have to go step back and you have to say, okay, I can feel my stress. I can feel that cascade of emotions and stress that comes with it, that it's happening. So you must be able to be aware of it and notice it. Second thing is you have to then calm your nervous system. You can do this by clenching your fists for 10 seconds as hard as you can and making a funny face and then relaxing, like approximately 5 times. You can do this by taking deep breaths. If your breath doesn't feel like a safe, good place to you, you can do this by looking at relaxing photos or listening to a song you love that just like can't make you, you can't stop moving to, whatever it is. Calm your nervous system. Box breathing is easy. So if you do 4 breaths where you inhale for 4, hold for 4, exhale for 4, hold it out for 4. And you just repeat that 4 times, 4 by 4 by 4 by 4 by 4. So if you do that, you can calm your nervous system. So step 1, notice it. Step 2, calm your nervous system using any of those techniques, at least a little bit. You have to retrain your body to not be addicted to the nervous system response. That is sometimes one of the most subconscious parts of this, is you don't even realize that your body is addicted to your nervous system's response to stress. So number 1, notice it. Number 2, stop your nervous system from doing it by doing something relaxing that takes approximately 1 to 2 minutes. Step 3, look at it and get curious about it from a non-judgmental place. So let me just expand on that. There I go again. Something terrible happened outside of my circumstances. Look, I'm noticing. I'm feeling stressed. Where is it in my body? Okay. I'm going to stop it. I'm going to take some deep box breaths, or I'm going to say a prayer, or I'm going to look at positive quotes or put great music on. Whatever it is, just calm the nervous system. Refuse, just stop it dead in its tracks. Then just get curious about it. Just almost find the ability to go, it's so curious, so interesting that I choose to stress about that, or that I regularly stress about that. The fact that you're getting curious about it, one, is just like cutting yourself a break. You know, you really deserve a break. You shouldn't have to feel so heavy and serious about life all the time. We weren't designed that way. And the fact that you just notice it and take one small, simple 30-second to 2-minute step to calm your nervous system, you've already done the work. Getting curious about it is like a bonus step to help you next time and to give yourself a little break. And then you know what you do is you repeat this like approximately 1,000 times a day if you're me. Okay, a patient's coming in and they are really hurting and they're barely able to stand up, and now I have to help them. Oh, I'm noticing. Wow, I'm noticing. I feel really tight in my chest. I'm feeling a little stressed. That's interesting. Okay. So interesting that I always get so stressed like that. Okay, time to tackle this next visit, because you've got to do it either way. Life goes on, right? All right, guys, let me know what you think. Practice it. Try it. Again, it takes a lot of repetition, but when you cut off the addiction to the nervous system response, that's when neurological change actually happens. This has been proven. I love things that have been proven. Okay? Let me know how it goes. Enjoy your day.